Here is the thing nobody is telling you about client acquisition. You think you need more followers, better content, a viral post. You don't. You need a system that works while you sleep. See, most coaches are out here playing checkers. They're posting daily, DMing strangers, and praying someone books. Meanwhile, there are a very tiny group, like maybe 2% of coaches who are playing chess instead of checkers. And they're not posting more content and they're not even working harder. They've just figured out that one thing that changes everything. And once you see that thing, you literally can't unsee it. Let me show you what I mean. So 3 months ago, there was this marriage code we got, and at that time, with no audience, no ads, and no clue, we figured out this system for him. And with that, he made 8K in his first month just while testing the offer, the messaging, the positioning, right? And the second month, directly from 8K to 35K, and then from 35 to 70K plus. And literally, that was not luck, it was just a system. And the next 14 minutes, I'm breaking down the exact 5 phase framework that we used. And that is also going to take you from I hope someone buys to saying that my calendar is full and I'm raising my prices. Right. So, and the best thing about this is that everything I'm going to explain here is completely stealable. So you can apply it for yourself. You can just go to my LinkedIn. The link is in the description, and you can just send me the word prime flow there, and I'll send you the exact funnel template, the DM scripts, and the call framework absolutely for free. Okay. Now, before we build anything like the offer, the marketing, and everything, we need to talk about the thing that's sabotaging you. And the things that is sabotaging you, it's not your offer, it's not your marketing. It's actually the scarcity loop that is running in your head 24 by 7. So here's what I mean by that. That you check your Instagram and you see someone else is closing clients, but your stomach drops. Why not me? Then you hop on a sales call and they say they need to think about it, right? When you hear this, you get panic and you actually even drop your prices so that they buy right now, but they still end up not buying your coaching. Um, then the other day you post content and you get just 3 likes, and that is also all from the bots. And because of all these, now you're stuck in this cycle where you're chasing instead of attracting, and you're desperate instead of confident, and you're hoping someone buys instead of knowing that they will buy. And that energy that you have, people can literally smell it on the call. And the moment they smell it, you've lost the sale. So here's the shift you need. Understand that you don't get paid for working hard. You get paid for being certain. Certain that your offer works. Certain that you can deliver what you promise. And certain that they would be crazy not to buy. And I'm not talking about some fake confidence. I'm talking about proof based belief. When you have that, everything changes. Your messaging gets sharper, your calls gets easier, and your close rates doubles. One coach I know that was doing like, I guess, 60K plus a month, but still at that level, he was feeling broke. Why? Because he was scaling chaos. His belief system was that I got lucky instead of I have a system. So he was scaling, but his belief was not right. And he felt like the more he grows, the chaos grows with it. So, the moment you fix the belief first, the business it fixes itself. And that's literally the invisible trap that even the coaches making maybe like 5K, or sometimes coaches even making like 60K, as I told you, they still have this chaos. So you need to work on this invisible trap first, and you need to change this mindset. And you need to be certain that your offer works, you can deliver, and they would be crazy not to buy. Right now, the second part is offer architecture, and your offer is doing 80% of your marketing. But most coaches don't get this. They think that in order for like my marketing to work, I need better ads, I need like a prettier website, I need more followers. That's how my marketing is going to become better. But that's totally wrong. You actually need an offer that is so clear and is so specific and it's so undeniable that when someone hears it, they immediately think that's exactly what I need. So here's the formula. The three elements that's not non-negotiable in the offer is that the first element you need to figure out the who, and be stupidly specific with it. Like, don't just say like entrepreneurs are that I work with, or like not women and not coaches. Try to be as specific as possible. So like, you, instead of just saying like, let's say husbands or like fathers, you can say divorced dads over 40 who want to start dating again but have no idea what women want anymore. Or corporate burnouts making six figures who want to quit and become coaches but don't know where to start. And literally, the more specific, the easier everything gets. Your content writes itself, your ads target themselves, and your sales calls practically close themselves. So you need to be extra specific and very clear with the who. The second element is the outcome, and you need to make it tangible. So you cannot just say garbage like, hey, I help your business grow. Uh, Instead, you can say and be tangible that from no offer and no clients to fully booked in 90 days. This is specific than just saying that, hey, I help your business grow, right? So people need to actually see the finish line, that what result they're going to achieve, instead of just saying some wage uh, lines, right? The third element is the mechanism, and this is basically your secret sauce. So this is what that your offer is gonna be sounding more proprietary instead of just sounding generic. So a lot of coaches, what they do is they would say something like, let's say, I help coaches get clients, which is a very weak positioning. Instead, you can give your mechanism a name, and you can say something like, I use the three-phase Instagram growth engine profile optimization, content strategy, and DM automation to turn your account into a client magnet. Now, this is strong. You're actually explaining your mechanism. You're telling your mechanism that how do you actually do that thing. So the three important elements for the offer is the who, get stupidly specific with it, the outcome, make it tangible, don't make it sound wage, and the mechanism that you have got to tell how are you going to do that. Now let me show you like a real example of how this would look like. So this would be like, let's say there is a marriage coaching like the one that we work with, right? Say that the niche there is high performing business owners whose marriages are falling apart because they're obsessed with work. So the who for that would be business owners married 10 plus years, 10 plus years. So he's even specific with how many years of marriage. So 10 plus years who feel like roommates with their wives. The outcome that they achieve, which is tangible, which is from disconnected and fighting to emotionally and physically reconnected in 8 weeks. And the mechanism that they use is the relationship reboot protocol, which is basically 8 weeks of structured coaching plus daily 5 minutes of micro actions that rebuild intimacy without sacrificing your career. Now, when you have something like this is actually a 5 to 10K offer, which is crystal clear and literally impossible for anyone who is having this issue to refuse this offer. So here's the test. If the current offer that you have, if your competitor can just copy it and paste it in their business, it means that you're not specific enough and you need to make your offer more specific. Okay, so we have a mindset issue solved out. We have our offer cleared out. Now we need the acquisition system craft out. Oh, so as now you have the clarity, you have got an offer. So then how do you actually get the clients? And here is where the most coaches fall apart. and they're literally everywhere. You can see the coach, they will be on Instagram, they will be on LinkedIn, they will be on TikTok, they will be on YouTube, and they're literally just posting, engaging, DMing it, but literally there is no structure that what the hell is going on. Like, why are you like doing this thing? What results is this thing bringing? So there is like no structure, no system for work for that. So let me give you a framework that you can use that will actually work, and you will not wander here and there just randomly posting. The step one is pick one source and master it. So instead of being on five platforms, choose one platform and go all in on that. So if you know Instagram, you think for your offer Instagram works, go all in on that. YouTube works, you need to double down on that. Why? Because attention is expensive and you need proof before you scale. So you need to pick one platform and you need to start posting organic content, and you need to post about the content that proves that your offer resonates. You get feedback from the organic content and you can refine your messaging, your positioning, and your offer more and more. Once you have all these things figured out, tested, only then you move towards the paid ads. You cannot directly move there because you're just gonna waste a lot of money while testing your messaging on ads. So yeah, and that's a really big mistake a lot of coaches make, that they skip this organic part and they directly go into the ads with unproven messages, and they just waste a lot of money. Okay, so once you have choose one platform, master it. The second is you need to use a proven funnel. And let me show you the two funnels that are currently working the best for coaches. The first funnel is the Instagram growth system. So here's how it works. Ads, you run an ad or post organic content about that crushing it at work but feel like a stranger to your wife. Here is why, right? So you post organic content and ads, things like that. And then once they see that organic video or that ad, your profile bio says that helping married business owners rebuild intimacy without sacrificing their career, 800 plus marriages saved. So you optimize your profile, you run one ad. In the ad you ask people to follow you, they check your profile is very well optimized, you have a bio where their offer is clear, who you help, right? And then you have an automated DM sequences, so anyone that is following you or engaging with your content, so you just send them a message that, hey, thanks for the following, quick questions, what's your biggest challenge in your marriage right now, right? Once you've sent the first message, then you send like a second message, after 24 hours of when they reply or they don't reply. So if they says that, they give you the problem that they're having in their marriage, so you can kind of say that, hey, got it. Most guys I work with say the same thing. I put together a free guide, 5 micro actions that rebuild connection in 30 days. One more is handed over. So in the first message, you appreciate them being following you. You ask them a question if they're having any issue, and when they tell you the issue, you then give them a free value. So even by now, you are not asking directly, pitching them your services. You run an ad to them. You told them, if you're having this issue, just follow me on Instagram. A very simple and easy ask. The profile is optimized, right? They followed you. You send them a message. You started a conversation. You give them even more value for free, right? And then once they have utilized your free resources, then you run the ad to them, then you send them a booking call link and you hop on a call. So that is the first funnel that you can use, the Instagram growth funnel. The second funnel that is working really well is the YouTube authority model. So this one is for coaches who want to build trust before the sale, right? So in this, you make a long form educational video, like this one that I have on YouTube right now, and you promote that video. And this, in the CTA, you ask people that, hey, if you want help implementing what I just said, you can book a free strategy call in the description. So this method, it takes a bit longer, but the leads that you get, they're more warmer because they have already consumed your content, so they trust you more, right? So these are the two funnels that you can use. So pick one platform to really double down and test your messaging, and then chose any of these two funnels and start using that. Now, the phase after the you booked the call, it comes down to the sales call. Now, sales call, this is where most good coaches die. They get the call, they pitch, they list features, talk about modules that they have in their courses or the info, and ask, sounds good? And prospect says, let me think about it. And when you say something like that, the game is over, man. So here's why that happens. You try to convince them, but selling isn't convincing. It's helping someone make a decision they already want to make. So here's the framework how you help them make a decision. It's a four-step non-negotiable framework. The step one is you got to dig deep down to where are you now. You ask them questions and you don't accept surface level answers that, "Hey, I'm struggling to get clients." So you dig deeper into that. Okay, what does that actually look like? Walk me through your day yesterday, right? And you got to make them feel the pain, not in like a manipulative way, but in a real way. So dig deeper into their problem. Step two, where do you want to be? Understand their vision. If they say something like, hey, I want more clients, no, this is not specific. Actually understand what they really feel. Something like, if we solve this completely, what would your life look like in 6 months? What time would you wake up? What would your calendar look like? And how would you feel? You're going to make them taste the future that they can have. The step three, so you understood where they currently are, where they could be, like the vision. And in the step three, you show them what's stopping you, the real obstacle. So you can say something like, so you know where you are, you know where you want to be. What's the actual reason you're not there yet? And usually they will tell you the reason, but the first answers that they are going to give you, that which we face, is it's not going to be the real answer. So you got to really ask the follow-up questions to really get the real answers from that, right? And once you have that thing that they've figured out, this is the thing that is stopping them from achieving that results, then in the step four, you prescribe. And I use the word prescribe instead of pitch because you know like the doctor identifies your problem and then they prescribe instead of pitching their treatment. So you can say something like, here is what I see, here is the real thing holding you back. You can explain what was the thing that was holding him back, and then you explain how we fix it together. So this way you don't sound like you're selling, you're actually diagnosing the issue and you're prescribing. So let me give you a real world example that you like, word to word real world example. So let's say there's a life coach for corporate burnt outs, right? And he says, okay, where are you now? I hate my job. I've been thinking about coaching for 2 years, but I haven't started. Then you ask, where do you want to be? The next, I want to quit work for myself, help other women do the same. So you says, what's stopping you? And he's like, I don't know what to offer. I'm not an expert in anything. So you can say, okay, here's what I see. You're not stuck because you're not an expert. You're stuck because you're comparing yourself to people 10 years ahead of you. Here's what we do. In 90 days, we clarify your niche, build your offer, and get you your first 3 paying clients. That gives you proof, confidence, momentum. So does that sound like something you need? They're like, yeah, that's exactly what I need. So perfect, let's get started. And that's how you diagnose the issue and you prescribe a solution based on that. So there's no manipulation, there is no pitching, you're just figuring out their problem and offering a solution to that. Because literally people don't buy programs, they actually buy the certainty that you can get them from where they are, the point A to the point B. And if they believe it, you can do it, they will buy. Now, the 90-day roadmap that I'm going to give you that you can practically use is that now you have the system, right? The system I showed you, how you clarify your offer, how do you attract the client using those two funnels. And so now the roadmap. From day 1 to day 30, your only job is to prove that your offer works. So finalize your who, outcome mechanism, post organic content daily, test what resonates with the audience, book a couple of calls, and maybe discount them even if you have to just to get the initial proof. Once you have closed 3 to 5 clients, collect those wins, collect these testimonials, and document the results. That's your whole roadmap, your job from day 1 to day 30. Then from 30 to 60 days, you build the system. So you're not winging it. You're actually systemizing everything now. You document what worked, what didn't work. You build your DM sequences. You create your lead magnet like free guides, checklists, mini tracking, and you start testing mini ads and see what get results, right? Then from day 60 to 90, this is actually the scaling phase. So you have already tested your offer and messaging, you tested a couple of ads, and you figured out what works. Now you need to double down on what's working, and you increase the ad spend from $10 to $50 to $100 per day. And you actually then even hire a VA to handle those DMs and bookings for you. And with this spending of 50 to $100 per day, you can actually expect like 20 to 30 calls per month, where majority of them are going to be qualified over 20, because the funnel 1 and the funnel B, like the Instagram and the YouTube funnel I explained to you, there are a lot of pre-qualifying and nurturing in that. So you actually really get qualified people. So this is a whole system. Now this is the thing that you have to ask yourself is, how long are you willing to stay stuck? Another month, 6 months of like hoping, and another year of trying things, another 5 years of telling yourself one day maybe I'll start something predictable. Because it's very clear that the things that's what's happening, and if, right now, if you keep doing that, you're gonna be like getting the same results. So currently, you really have two paths like in front of you. The path one is that you can keep figuring it out alone. You can just keep posting, keep hoping, and keep wondering why everyone else is winning and you're not. Or you can stop guessing and follow a really proven system that get you results, and you actually have someone to hold your hand and do it with you or do it for you. So that's the two paths you have. And literally the situation where you are right now, every coach has started there. Like they had just one offer, one funnel, and one decision to stop playing small. So you're not behind, you're not too late, you're not too good enough. You're just missing the system, and now you have the system, so you gotta decide. I hope this gave you clarity. Just smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And if you want to book a free strategy call with me, the link is in the description. If you want me to help you implement this system, so yeah, you can just book a free strategy call, and we can lay out a 30 like a complete roadmap for you, and we will see how this system could be customized based on exactly where you are, if you're just starting out or if you're stuck at like 5 to 10k and you want to scale from there. So yeah, the strategy call link is in the description. Go and book your free strategy call.